The sun rose over the sprawling African farm, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. A young couple, Aid and Ada, worked side by side, their laughter echoing through the fields. They were blessed with two healthy boys, Emeka and Ikenna, and a precious baby girl, Amara. Their days were filled with the rhythm of farm life, planting, harvesting, and nurturing their growing family. The air was thick with the scent of fertile earth and the promise of a prosperous future. Aid and Ada were a picture of young love, their bonds strengthened by shared dreams and hard work. Their small farm was a testament to their dedication and resilience. The boys, full of energy, chased chickens and helped their parents with chores. Baby Amara, nestled in Ada's arms, brought an undeniable joy to their lives. They were a family content in their simple existence, their love a shield against the world's uncertainties. Evenings were spent gathered around a crackling fire, sharing stories and songs. Aid would tell tales of his ancestors, instilling a sense of pride and heritage in his sons. Ada would sing lullabies to Amara, her voice gentle and soothing. The farm was their sanctuary, a place where love blossomed and dreams took root. They believed their happiness would last forever. Their days were long and tiring, but they faced each challenge together, their love a constant source of strength. They were building a life, brick by brick, fueled by hope and unwavering determination. The farm was more than just a place to live. It was the foundation of their family, a symbol of their shared love and aspirations. As the sun set each day, they would look out at their land, their hearts filled with gratitude and contentment. 7 years had passed, and the weight of time and hardship had begun to erode the once unbreakable bond between Aid and Ada. The farm, once a symbol of their shared dreams, now felt like a battleground. Quarrels erupted over trivial matters, their voices sharp and accusatory. The laughter that once filled their home was replaced by a heavy silence, punctuated by bitter exchanges. The changing dynamics of their relationship affected the entire family. The boys, now older, witnessed the growing tension between their parents, their innocent eyes reflecting confusion and worry. Amara, no longer a baby, sensed the shift in the atmosphere, her playful spirit dampened by the constant discord. The farm, once a haven of peace, now felt heavy with unspoken resentments. Aid, burdened by the increasing demands of the farm, grew distant and withdrawn. He struggled to express his frustrations, resorting to angry outbursts and hurtful words. Ada, feeling neglected and unappreciated, responded with equal measures of anger and resentment. Their communication broke down, replaced by a cycle of accusations and recriminations. The foundation of their love began to crumble. The once vibrant farm seemed to mirror the decay in their relationship. The crops yielded less, the animals seemed listless, and a sense of despair hung in the air. The joy and laughter that once characterized their lives were replaced by a pervasive sense of unease and sadness. The weight of their unspoken grievances threatened to consume them all. The future, once bright with promise, now seemed uncertain and bleak. The constant fighting became unbearable for Ada. She decided to leave, hoping to find peace and a fresh start. But Aid, in a fit of anger and possessiveness, refused to let her take the children. He believed they were his property, and he would not be parted from them. Ada pleaded, argued and begged, but he remained unmoved. Her heart shattered as she was forced to leave her beloved children behind. Leaving the farm without her children was the hardest thing Ada had ever done. Every step she took away from them felt like a tear in her soul. The image of their faces, etched with confusion and sadness, haunted her every waking moment. The silence of the farm without their laughter was deafening. The world outside felt cold and empty without her children by her side. Ada found refuge in a nearby village, staying with a distant relative. She worked tirelessly, taking on any job she could find, driven by the single-minded purpose of providing for her children when they were finally reunited. Though physically separated, her heart remained tethered to them, her love a constant beacon guiding her through the darkness. Every night she would whisper their names, praying for their safety and well-being. The thought of them growing up without her, of missing out on their milestones and their laughter, was a constant ache in her heart. But despite the pain and the uncertainty, Ada never gave up hope. She knew she had to be strong for her children, for the day they would be together again. The fire of her maternal love burned brightly, fueling her determination to reclaim her family. Section 4. Grandmother's Love, a temporary haven. Ade's mother, Mama Idawu, stepped in to care for the children. She was a kind and loving woman, a comforting presence in the midst of the family's turmoil. She showered the children with affection, trying to fill the void left by their mother's absence. For a while, the children found solace in her care, a semblance of normalcy returning to their lives. Mama Idawu's love was a warm blanket, shielding them from the harsh realities of their broken family. She taught the boys about their heritage, sharing stories of their ancestors and instilling in them a sense of pride and belonging. She nurtured Amara's gentle spirit, encouraging her creativity and imagination. Despite the difficult circumstances, she created a loving and supportive environment for her grandchildren. Her presence was a beacon of hope, a reminder that love could still bloom even in the darkest of times. The farm, under Mama Idawu's watchful eye, regained some of its former vibrancy. She taught the boys the importance of hard work and responsibility, ensuring they understood the value of their heritage. She tended to the crops and animals with unwavering dedication, her love for the land mirroring her love for her grandchildren. Her presence brought a sense of stability and order back to the farm. However, Mama Idawu's health began to decline. She grew weaker with each passing day, her once vibrant spirits slowly fading. The children watched helplessly as their grandmother, their only source of comfort and stability, succumbed to illness. Her passing left a gaping hole in their lives, plunging them into a deeper despair. The farm once again became a symbol of loss and heartbreak. Section 5. Neglect and Despair. A mother's fight continues. After Mama Idawu's death, the children's lives took a drastic turn for the worse. Ade, consumed by grief and unable to cope with the responsibility of raising 3 children alone, neglected their needs. The once vibrant children became shadows of their former selves, their laughter replaced by hollow silence. The farm, once a symbol of their happy beginnings, now stood as a stark reminder of their shattered family. Emeka and Ikenna, now teenagers, were forced to shoulder the burden of the farm work, their childhood stolen by circumstance. Amara, still young and vulnerable, longed for the mother she barely remembered. The house fell into disrepair, meals became scarce, and the children's clothes were tattered and worn. Their once bright eyes now held a haunting emptiness. Meanwhile, Ada never gave up hope of reuniting with her children. She worked tirelessly, saving every penny she earned, dreaming of the day she could provide them with a better life. She wrote letters to them, pouring out her love and longing, hoping they would reach them somehow. She inquired about their well-being through intermediaries, her heart aching for news of her children. Ada's persistence eventually led her to discover the dire circumstances her children were facing. The news fueled her determination to fight for them, to bring them back into her loving embrace. She knew she had to act quickly, to rescue her children from the neglect and despair that had enveloped their lives. The fire of her maternal love burned stronger than ever, giving her the strength to face any obstacle that stood in her way. Section 6. Divided Destinies. Sisters intervene, children separated. Word of the children's neglect reached Ade's sisters. They intervened, taking Amara to live with them in the city. While Amara experienced a drastic change in her living conditions, she still longed for her mother and brothers. The city was a strange and unfamiliar place, and despite the material comforts, she felt a deep sense of loneliness. The separation from her family weighed heavily on her young heart. Emeka and Ikenna remained with their father, who had remarried. Their stepmother, a harsh and uncaring woman, made their lives miserable. They toiled on the farm, treated more like servants than sons. They yearned for their mother's love and the simpler times when their family was whole. The farm, once a place of joy and belonging, now felt like a prison. Amara, though separated from her brothers, fared slightly better. Her aunts, while strict, provided for her basic needs and ensured she received an education. She excelled in school, finding solace in books and learning. However, the emotional void left by her mother's absence remained. She clung to the memories of her family, dreaming of the day they would be reunited. Emeka and Ikenna, on the other hand, faced constant hardship. Their stepmother's cruelty made their lives a living hell. They worked tirelessly on the farm, their bodies aching from exhaustion. They longed for escape, for a chance at a better life. The brothers clung to each other, their bond strengthened by shared adversity. They dreamed of a future where they could reclaim their heritage and rebuild their lives. Section 7. A Glimmer of Hope. The unwavering power of maternal love. Ada's journey to reclaim her children is far from over. She continues to work tirelessly, saving every penny, planning her next move. She is determined to reunite her family, to provide her children with the love and stability they deserve. The road ahead is long and arduous, but her love for her children is a constant source of strength. Although separated, the children remain connected by the invisible threads of family and shared experiences. They carry the memories of their mother's love, a beacon of hope in their darkest moments. They dream of a future where they can be together again, a future where their family is whole once more. Ada's unwavering love and determination offer a glimmer of hope. She refuses to give up, driven by the belief that one day her family will be reunited. Her resilience is a testament to the power of maternal love, a force that can overcome even the most daunting obstacles. The future remains uncertain, but Ada's unwavering hope shines like a beacon in the darkness. The story of this family, torn apart by circumstance, is a testament to the enduring power of love and resilience. While the path ahead is fraught with challenges, the unwavering hope for reunion and the relentless pursuit of a mother's love offer a glimmer of optimism. The future remains unwritten, but the strength of their bond and the enduring spirit of family suggests that even in the face of adversity, love can prevail.